didn't know no better, I would think that y'all was looking for a third, okay? Because I'm about to fly to Atlanta.
Yo, a third? You know, we get a lot about what? Take the application. Hold on. I got four.
Okay, submit it. It's chatswithnick@gmail.com. Number is 32356. Welcome to Chats with Nick podcast. And I am your host, Nick. Today we have a huge special guest, and they are Noor and Butterfly Fields. You know what I'm saying? You know when that butterfly, you know what I'm saying, goes up your shoulder, you know what I'm saying, and touch your neck, you be like, tingle. It makes you tingle, you know what I mean? Ain't no better way to tingle, you feel me? You know, it's the whole ass vibe. So how y'all doing, ladies?
We doing good. We great. We can't complain, yo. We surviving.
Absolutely. And I appreciate all that beautiful light y'all got over there. Y'all just dazzling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, hold on. Hold on to your seats, folks, because we about to take a ride.
Okay.
Hey. So let me get started with Miss Butterfly Fields. Let the people know, you know what I'm saying, where you from, you know what I'm saying, and a little bit about your introduction into music.
So I'm actually a military brat, so I'm not from anywhere. I grew up in a lot of different places, in southern Georgia, all over Florida. I can't even name cities at this point because I've lived in so many different places. Like, I'm used to like moving around like every 2 years. So I'm just like a world traveler, I guess. And
she's a gypsy queen.
Yes, gypsy queen. So I started music probably, I would say like, I don't know, maybe I would say I wrote my first song when I was like 4. I don't know. Wow. But my dad was a DJ growing up, so he pretty much just had music flowing in and out of the house, like from all genres, from all generations of music. So my background is like, it's pretty diverse.
That's dope.
Super dope. So Noor, first of all, shout out to you. I don't know if it's a new song, but I know that I just saw it just the other day. It's with the Black Lives Matter movement. I want to say that.
Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, yo. Appreciate that for real. Yeah, I wrote that song. It's actually from 2014, like 2014, 2015. And I was working on cars, working in a shop. And I ran into a childhood friend that was working at the shop too, and we realized we knew each other. And we was like, yo, I do music, you do music, let's connect. So we wound up working together on that record. So there's a whole song to that. But my man's is like in New York, so I couldn't get like a visual or whatever. But yo, I mean, it's still relevant, and it's always going to be relevant, unfortunately. So yeah, check it out. It's called Alumnus. It was for a clothing line called Alumnus from my city, Mount Vernon, New York. And you can listen to the full joint on my mixtape. If you go on my SoundCloud page, I have a mixtape up there called Ascension. And so just look for Kin4Life, type in Ascension, and then you'll get the whole mixtape.
Classic.
It's a classic.
You should listen to everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fire.
Yeah, I was going in on that project. It's still relevant.
Yes, that was actually some of the first songs of yours that I heard before I got to actually meet you in person. So I was like, ooh.
See that right there, player? You know what I'm saying? You got to drop some bars for the ladies if you want to bag them up.
So can you send me a few bars so I can make sure I do what you do? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to each one teach one, okay?
Whatever. You're a dope
artist. I already know what your DMs is going to be looking like. Oh, man.
The new R&B guy, y'all just wait on it.
Wait on it.
Wait on it.
It's coming.
She got melodies for days.
Facts.
Hey, thank y'all. I really appreciate that. Like, we really got to get a song, like, for real. Like, no bullshit to the side. All bullshit to the side. I definitely want to get in with y'all because y'all are truly talented, and I definitely could see it be something super great, to be honest.
Yeah. Appreciate that, yo, for real.
But Noor, let's get into your musical, a little bit about your musical path and how you even grew into music and the avenues that you took in order to get to this point.
Man, my musical career started way back when, and I'm gonna say the year too because I'm proud of it. It had to be like 91, you know, like between 91 and 92 when I picked up a mic and I started really rapping. And I grew up in a household with my mom's, who was an artist herself. And so she was going to the studio. She would walk around the house. She had little songs and ditties she would sing. We would make requests like, yo, Ma, sing this song, sing that song. Like she had demos, like going out doing shows. I'd be at the club with my mother as a kid while she was performing. So she really put me on. She sat me down at the kitchen table, taught me how to write my first bars. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Dukes. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know what it is to write a proper song. You know what I'm saying? So my mother taught me song structure. But yeah, I mean, I started really like diving into it, like on the mainstream level around like 15 years old. And I linked up with a couple people and I wound up forming a group called Kin4Life. Shout out to my partner IQ, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow her. She's dope as well. She's got like all kinds of sounds coming out of her studio. So y'all follow her at Kim Factory Mixes on Instagram. But yeah, we started doing music at a young age while we was still in high school and doing shows all over, like just blowing up little by little. And then like 2007, 2008, we really broke mainstream because PBS did a documentary called In the Life. It's an Emmy-nominated series. So we got to be a part of a series that had accolades, you know, and like it changed the game because at that time, it wasn't necessarily the coolest to be LGBT and do music and be Black. And so we broke down a lot of barriers. AllHipHop.com did a real big article on us. And then we had a breakout here called Makeup Girl. And Makeup Girl changed the game and it opened up the gates for all the female lesbian rappers coming in behind us. And even just LGBT music in general for people of color. So I'm proud that, you know, my group kicked in the door for that. And I'm gonna wear that oldies right here, you know? Sorry, I know it's a long-winded answer, but my career has like been like long as hell.
It's not her fault. She's super dope.
Yeah, man, we was considered for a Grammy, and a couple years ago we went to the Grammys and we got all dressed up. You know, you can see footage on our Kin4Life page on Instagram, and it's just crazy just even being in the building like with all your heroes and you just getting that energy, so you know that your time is coming. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just to be there was an honor, and just going down there with my family in a limo and stepping out, that was mad chill, yo. So experiences, yo, you gotta live your life, man.
For real.
She looks super fine at the Grammys too. So fine.
I wish I knew you then. You would have been my date.
I know, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Speaking about my bae, you know what I'm saying? If this the end of the world, I want to be with you. Let's let the people know about that. You know, you guys, if I would say myself, I would say you both are a dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? You guys are beautiful and both talented as fuck, really. You know what I mean? Like extreme talent. So what is end of the world? What does that mean? And you know what I'm saying? What does that mean?
End of the world is just like, it's a quarantine bae vibe. Like it's your true heart of hearts. Like when you're in this moment, like if you get coronavirus, who do you want to be with? Like who do you want to be with you through these Roni times? It's like, and everybody,
any bad times.
Really, but really these Roni times are bringing on, it feels like the end of the world is coming. So it's like, you know, you really sit and you think about like, who are those people? Where do I want to be at? And this is big.
Yes.
Who I want to be with.
Absolutely, because when you're going through hard times, it's so much easier when you have a partner to go through it with you. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody there to rub your back. You got somebody there to try to find food and light a fire with and just try to survive with. Like, it's so much easier. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's so important. Relationships are the most important things in the world. And I'm not just talking about like boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff, girlfriend. I'm talking about relationships in general with people, just connecting to others because we need each other to make things just a little bit more easier to bear, you know?
Absolutely, I do understand. So with the understanding, like, you know, we are going through the times of, you know, of quarantine and, you know, like a lot of people are losing loved ones and stuff like that. So when you're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, your end of the world bae, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shout out to the end of the world baes out there? But what quality would y'all both say is essential for end of the world bae?
End of the world bae. First of all, when it's the end of the world, you definitely need somebody who is going to like ride or die and protect you.
Yes.
So if you are not about that life, then step to the side. You're not ready for the end of the world.
Facts. I need somebody that's going to have willpower because, I mean, you could be physically strong and that's great, You know what I mean? And she is physically fit. Like, this girl outruns me. We work out. When we work out, she outruns me. I'll be tired. She be going. So I need somebody who's got some stamina, gonna be able to go the distance, but is also gonna have that fight, that will to live. You have to want to do things. Like, you could be the weakest little lady, but if you see your child trapped underneath a car, you're gonna pick that car up because of your will. So I need somebody who's got the will to survive with me, and she's got that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who's gonna make it fun. Like, we're gonna make jokes through the whole thing and just like try to make the best of it, as opposed to being somebody who's a downer and like complaining the whole time.
Yeah, if it's the end of the world, like we're already at bad vibes maximum. Like,
right.
You can't be bringing bad vibes. No skeptic. It's not a time to be cynical or the type of person who always thinks everything's wrong. Like, sorry, you're not ready either.
Okay. Straight up.
Speaking about them vocals, you feel me? Somebody told Butterfly Fields told me about them zaddy vibes.
Oh,
Yes.
Zaddy
I had to mention that.
You feel me? I gotta know who zaddy is. I need to know what them zaddy vibes look like.
Okay, so this is definitely daddy. Yes. I got my dress on today, so this is super daddy.
You know I'm daddy. You know why I'm daddy? Because if I open my shirt, I ain't got no cleavage.
Yes, I got mad cleavage. So
it's just blank.
This is daddy.
It's a blank canvas.
I got mad cleavage.
You might catch a little areola nipple action, but there's no cleavage. My titties don't touch. They never meet. They never met. They're strangers.
Yeah, my titties are not strangers. My titties are best friends. They're homies. They love each other very much. They sit very close together all the time.
You know what? I didn't know no better. I would think that y'all was looking for a third, okay? Because I'm about to fly to Atlanta.
A third? You know, we get a lot of requests.
We taking applications. Hold on, I got a call.
Okay, submit it to me. It's chatswithnick@gmail.com. My number is 3235.
Done.
I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening to me right now, goddamn?
Bugging.
What's happening? What's going on?
Bugging.
Oh, God. Hold on. I gotta drink up my coffee. I'm hot.
Cold water.
You're so silly.
No, I'm
But
serious.
yeah.
No, I'm serious.
As you were saying about the daddy vibes.
Daddy vibes. Okay, what makes you daddy vibes? Well, everything makes her daddy vibes. She doesn't even like it when I leave the house by myself.
Nah.
So I have a dentist appointment in the morning and she's driving me. I don't mind. I hate driving. So that's what daddies do, you know?
Yep.
Like, just, you
I
know,
wanna open the door.
Yes.
I want to protect her and make sure that she's good, right? Also, I will fix things because I'm handy. These are daddy qualities, right? You gotta be able to fix stuff, put stuff together, carry stuff. Like, I carry the majority of our groceries. I carry like one bag, and I'll have all the other 50 bags. So, you know, daddy vibes.
Yeah. Right? That's definitely check.
Man, you gotta hold down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Daddy vibes.
That's important. So, hey, shout out to all the zaddies out there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can learn a lot from, you know what I'm saying, Noor for life. This ain't
you
full time.
You can. It's okay to want a daddy too. For all the femmes out there, you know, some people think that, you know, the dichotomies
some
are
other studs want daddies
okay to
too.
want a daddy.
Yeah,
it's okay to want a daddy.
I wanted a daddy once. I just didn't get one.
Yeah. I can be
I
daddy
tried
sometimes.
I tried to
I can be daddy sometimes.
You could be daddy sometimes.
I can.
Yeah.
I definitely have daddy vibes.
You
just
do.
Not today.
Yeah.
No
You
daddy
be smacking
vibes.
my ass and shit in the house.
Yeah. I got you. We got you.
Slapping my ass like.
Yes. She has a very
Wow.
nice ass. Like,
I'll make sure I take it after this. I'll make sure I take it. Make sure I take a look. I'm like,
she's Puerto Rican, so she has a very nice ass.
Oh my God.
it's like the smack, the sound of the smack. It was so appeasing. I was like, if I should listen or like take a look all at the same time.
It's more like a smack and squeeze. Smack and squeeze.
Right.
Quick segue. What is the correct way to grab an ass?
I think you said it. A slap and a squeeze.
Yeah, a slap and a squeeze.
Yeah, because you gotta slap it, and then the slap kind of numbs it and makes it tingle, and then the squeeze gets the blood back flowing. Like, baby, it's all right. I fucked your shit up, but I love you still. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
A little squeeze.
Smack.
It gotta make a sound though. If it don't make a sound, you gotta do it again. That means you just your hand wasn't at the right angle. It's gotta be at like a 70-degree angle.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what that is. I don't know nothing about
help
math. It's gotta be at an angle though, and you gotta make that sound. If it don't make a sound, you did it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. The louder, the better.
Yes.
Yeah. The louder, the better for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So let's get into this next. So just in case y'all wonder how to smack an ass correctly, Butterfly feels and Nora taught us, because, you know, if you don't get it correct, you know what I'm saying, there's a 45-degree angle, smack, and then you got to smack it.
Yeah, you gotta follow through.
Get a little squeeze.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes. You gotta cup it. You gotta caress the cheek. You gotta respect it. Show it that you love it, you know? You can't just like you can't do that. If you don't grab it, then there's no love in it. Like,
and this is to other consenting adults.
Yeah, consenting adults, not random
not just
strangers.
regular people that you work with, not Barbara at Wendy's. That's your co-cashier. We ain't smacking asses without permission.
No,
okay?
permission.
We're not trumping out here.
Yes.
Thank you. Just want to say that.
And a little secret too. The girls with little booties, we appreciate the really good ass slap grabs. Because it's like, damn, thank you. That doesn't happen all the time.
Little booties need love too.
Little booties need love too.
We started a t-shirt company called Little Booties.
Yes.
You know what? I can tell you that, you know, I am a fan of that song, Little Booties Matter. I was like, where goes the...
Yes.
Little booties
always matter.
Facts.
All right, so let's get into
girl Ari. She has a song called Little Booties Matter too on her EP that came out recently. Go check her out.
A word?
Yeah, she does.
That's dope.
It's fire.
That's hella dope. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yes.
So choose us.
Yes.
Choose us. Talk to us. Let us know. You know, what was the idea behind Choose Us and how we got there?
Choose Us is like, Choose Us, I wrote that when we first got together. So it was like a culmination of a lot of things. Like from the second that we started dating, we have always been like die hard for each other, like from day one. And when you're in a relationship with somebody, you need someone who is going to choose the relationship and not somebody who's like always, like if there's an issue or a problem or anything, because sometimes people be dipping when things are all good in their life too. Yeah. Like, I got a bag, so I'm out. Like, just someone who's just going to stick around, like, through whatever, through the rough times, through anything. You need someone who's going to ride for you. So that's what Choose Us is for. Like, all the ride or dies. And reminding people, like, relationships are not perfect. So you can't join in and expect, oh, it's just going to be hunky-dory. And then the first time somebody pisses you off, it's like, oh, you're the worst person in the world.
Right.
Like, nah.
Facts.
This is only for the ride or dies.
Yes.
And if you're not a ride or die, listen to this 100 times, and maybe you will become one.
Yes. Yes. And I produced the track, so that's what makes it even doper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of times when we create, like, I'll be working on a beat, and before I'm even done with it, she's already coming up with melodies, hooks, verses, and over here in her own world, almost already done with a song by the time I'm still making a beat. So that's what happened with that song too. Like, you heard that immediately. Just, I think you wrote that song in like probably like 30 minutes, if that. Mm-hmm. Killed it.
Yeah.
And then her uncle jumped on it later with the live instrumentation. Like, because we've been through so much in our relationship, funerals, like after funeral, oh my God. We ran into her uncle at a funeral, and we reconnected with him, got into conversation about how he's doing music, we're doing music. I sent him the track, and then he sent me back a couple live instruments, and then I brought it in, resampled it, brought it back into the track. So it's like a family affair, you know what I mean?
It really is.
Turned into this big ball of like energy.
Yeah, that's like part 2 of Choose Us. Like, everyone in my family loves that song, which like makes me love it even more, because like people have like popped out of the woodwork, like cousins and stuff like that I haven't even talked to, and it's just like, it's a vibe, and I guess everyone in my family is just on my wavelength, so that works for me.
Yeah,
I'm digging it.
Shout out to all the family, you know what I'm saying, that's out here supporting family members. You feel me? Because that's important.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys.
That's hard to get.
You.
Yo, believe it or not, sometimes your friends and your family is the last people to jump on board. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they know you and they're like, whatever. Like, they don't take you as serious. So it's nice when you actually have your family. Like, we both have great families. And we both have very supportive families. So thank God for that. Like, we're in a contest right now for the song End of the World. You guys can vote. Voting's still going on until June 7th. If you go on any one of our pages, just click the link in the bio and go vote. But our family has been, like, putting money behind it, sharing it. Like, and you don't have to put money behind it. But really they're doing that because they love us and they believe in us and they want us to win. So shout out to the family.
Shout out, super hardcore shout out to the family. They show so much love.
Facts.
And that's important to, and also that's probably, you know, still falls within the end of the world, you know what I'm saying, qualities, because it's like people who got the ride or die qualities, like, I want you to win. You feel me? And it's great to have a foundation, you know what I'm saying, when you have such a synergy that's got so many people that's wanting you to win, you can actually move forward like that. You know what I'm saying? In a healthier way. You build your self-confidence and you're like, you know what? I got my family behind me. I got this shit.
Right?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It does. It helps me. It definitely keeps me pushing. Like, every time we finish a track, first people I send it to, definitely dad is numero uno, mom is second, then I send it to all my brothers, like, and anyone else in the fam. If y'all see this, if you want to be on that list, just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah.
So let's get into this next joint. I remember seeing this and I was like, man, that's sexy. It just looks sexy. I don't even think I saw like a video of it. I think I saw photos of it. I can't remember. But money. Let's talk about money, what money's about.
Money. Oh, yes. That's the jammy jam.
I think you need a money phone to talk about money.
Yes. So money it's a manifestation vibe, really. Right. So this is for anyone who is trying to bring money into their life. It's so crazy. As soon as we started working on the video and mixing the song, like, money just keeps flowing in. And I kid you not, if you really want to make some bread, listen to Money every day when it comes out. Like, it really will send you money. And I love it because that was literally the wavelength I wrote it on. I was like, I want a money manifestation song. Not talking about I got mad money, I got this, I got that, but more so talking about it in a way of like, I'm building bread, I'm stacking, I'm glowing, I'm doing me, but like just for me, like with me as the focus, not like showing it off as the focus, you know?
It's so more like, so just like making
drawing
it so,
the energy into you.
Yeah, you know? It's a first person experience. You know what I mean? It's to where you could wake up in the morning and sing it in the mirror and feel good about your financial situation by the end of the day. And that's what we have to do, because like your words are powerful. So if we're sitting out here singing songs about how hard it is, it's going to keep being hard. Believe that. So really if you see all these rappers out here, they all got all this bling and all this stuff because they sang about it before they had it. You know what I mean? And so you have to speak it into existence, and that's what's been happening.
Yes, and that's what money is for. So it's like very positive frequency song, very good vibes. Close your eyes and just dance it out and vibe out and just accept and receive.
Video coming soon. We shot the video for that like 2 weeks, like a week ago. Week and a half ago. Yep, we got crazy visuals. Like, you haven't even seen all the pictures yet from that shoot. Yeah, like she's got these crazy photos coming. So wait till you see those. You're gonna be like, yo, what was they on? Some psychedelic.
They're fire.
Yeah,
they're fire.
Crazy.
Honestly, I believe that. That's how I felt when I was just like, I feel like I feel like I thought it was a video that was in cahoots, but I wasn't sure if it was just a photo shoot or it was both or whatever. But honestly, y'all look sexy in it, straight up.
Thank you.
That's what I think. I was like, it looks
sexy. Thank you.
We shot that the same day we was on the news.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we shot 3 videos that day.
Yeah. Yep, we sure did.
We're busy, man.
No, that was just the money video that day.
No?
Yeah,
that was the day
that with 2 days ago. We just shot like couple videos a couple days ago.
I swear that
we
was
worked
the
so
day
much.
we were on the news.
Yeah, that's the day we was on the news, but we didn't shoot 3 videos that day. We just shot money. That was it.
Oh.
And we did the photo shoot. That was it. We was doing that all night. Remember?
So
from
we
sun up to sundown.
phantomly shot 2 other videos, and I have no clue when we did it.
A couple days ago. She confused the dates, but yeah, we be working. Yeah, we work hard.
Yes.
Facts.
Yeah. I remember actually how I even got connected to you. I dropped Chats with Nick podcast, and somebody had mentioned you in my comments. So when I saw you from when I clicked on your page, and I just started to, first of all, to be honest with you, at first glance, I thought you were an androgynous woman. And so I was like, okay, she seems androgynous being, displaying both feminine and masculine energy. So didn't necessarily know, haven't had a conversation with you yet, but I kind of felt those andro vibes, and being a fellow, a fellow andro cis, you know, I was like, I'm just feeling the vibes. You feel what I'm saying? It's sexy, it's masculine, it's feminine, and it's just beautiful. That's kind of like what I got at first glance. And so I remember just, you know, I think it was on your story, on your IG story, you had literally was like just kind of like teasing us, or like we're like, hey, I'm working hard during this quarantine, music. And I remember just like just celebrating you, like yes, you know what I'm saying? Like hit us with that hard work, like you feel me? Like I can't wait for the project. And I remember just when I first saw End of the World, I was just like, you know what? I remember just seeing the makeup, you know what I'm saying? The Day of the Dead makeup. And I remember just feeling, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, you know, I felt like you was bringing us along the ride. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate you for even caring enough to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like to people that actually pay attention. Because you know, sometimes people are just double tap and act like they like something on your page, and they just going through the motion, but they not really like absorbing your content. So I appreciate you for even taking the time out to do that. And yes, shout out to my andro people. If I do have to label myself, I definitely would say I'm on the androgynous side, because I embody all of those energies, you know, whatever they may be, masculine, feminine, and everything in between. So I love that. But yeah, yo, we working, man. Like we just want everybody to see what we doing, and we need to do better at it, because there's so much stuff that we do that we don't film. And we always get mad at ourselves, because we're like, yo, that was so fire. Why didn't we film that? Like, what was we thinking? So now we're trying to do better at like getting behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot, and it's just us too. So
But she's so smart. Oh my God. Like a lot of people, you know, they'll look at her and be like, oh, she's just a pretty girl, she could sing. But she's wow smart. Like she's nerd. Like she could have graduated high school at like 12 or whatever. So
I really
you know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like super smart. And like the other stuff aside from the creative parts, the business stuff and like all the nuances that go into visuals and like just optimizing YouTube pages, Instagram pages, like all the stuff the technical stuff. Yeah. This is the lady. Like she is so good at that stuff. So she keeps us like.
I'm learning every day, but analytics is just fun for me. Just because I like to take action and I love creating, right? But I also love seeing the results of the efforts of the business side just as much as I love creating. Just because it's fun to know that you put this much money into promotion and your end reach was this, and this many people actually engaged with your content. You know what I mean? Like, creating is fun, but if nobody's seeing it, it's not as fun. But when you actually get to see both happening together, it's really dope. And I really kind of just like started getting into all of that like just a few months ago, and we're already using a lot of the different ideas and techniques to really grow, and it's working, and it's nice. It's nice to see it working. It's nice to see the numbers go up every week.
As a fellow person, you know what I'm saying, interested in, you know, and producing, you know what I'm saying, your own content, and doing everything yourself, it's one of those things where like people don't see how much work actually, like y'all said, all the business stuff that goes on behind the scenes, y'all don't even get to see all of that, all the logistics, and like you said, the analytics. and the finances that you gotta put, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your investment. You know what I'm saying? When you invest in this, that's your camera, that's your editing, that's your time that you put all those hours to pour into your craft. All them, you know, we was talking before how you was talking about how, about the thrift store and about like how you, about the lenses, like only getting one at a time and seeing like you can find things. So tell us a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, the behind the scenes and like how you really kind of like save on the back end. And Butterflies, you was telling me about how you sometimes you think you need the Lambos and how you know, from the start, you know, you have to start with.
So I think the biggest thing in creating is, especially when it's music, like it's about the music. So focus on the quality of the music first. Everything else like will build around that. Like as far as the video and the photo visuals, etc. If you focus all your efforts there first, then you can allow yourself to not necessarily you don't have to have the Lambo because your song is fire. So you can have a visual and show your real life and show your real self and use stuff that's in your real closet instead of going to the mall and spending mad bread trying to sauce and floss. Focus on the music. If your quality of music is there, the people will come. The people will follow.
Exactly. That's the most important part of it. And just in anything that you want to do as a person who's trying to pursue being an entrepreneur, like, don't make excuses, make a way. Like, if you only have a phone, do you know what you can do with your phone alone? It's not what you got, it's how you got. And that's what I always say. Like, you can take anything you have, but if you put effort behind it and care, you can make it look fire. I will edit videos sometimes for clients on a phone app that I bought when I didn't have Premiere and Final Cut Pro. You know what I'm saying? And they will love it. It's the effort. It's not the what that I use. They don't care. They only care about the final result.
Exactly.
So if you're putting care into something and you're investing in yourself, it doesn't have to be the most expensive thing, even when it comes to the photography and the videography. I buy lenses that cost me $50, $60, $90.
Yeah.
I don't always have $12,000 or $1,200 or whatever it may be to go out and buy a new camera or a new lens. But I'm going to invest in little things that I know will upgrade and take me to the next level without having to break the bank. But now I still am going up in an upward motion. 27 North.
You gotta think about the now. Like, think about this moment right here, right now. You really just need to create. You don't need the most expensive things in order to create. You just have to do it.
Right.
So what can you do right now?
That's it.
Go
it's
do
the
that.
caveman mentality. When cavemen didn't have fire, they made fire. You know what I'm saying? When they didn't have a wheel, they made a wheel. So you just make it.
Yep.
With what you can. There's nothing stopping you but you. That's it.
Facts.
So I'm super excited for you all to perform, you know, give us that fire. So do us a favor and go ahead and introduce the music.
What up? It's your girl, Nora Kin4Life.
And it's your girl, Butterfly Fields.
And we're about to rock a special performance featuring 2 of our new songs called
Choose Us
and End of the World.
Don't wanna be quiet. I'm sick of this silence. Can we just make up? Can we just get drunk? I know the mistakes for real. We can't ignore how we feel. But please remember, we are forever. You're not leaving me, I'm not leaving you. It's you, how we the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you.
Telepathic, I feel her inside my temple. She be speaking to my mental like these instrumentals. She's essential to my survival. Without her, I'm suicidal. Keep me focused, she's my strength when I'm pushing through these tidal waves. Every step that I take, she beside me. She the queen to my slim. I'm the Clyde to her Bonnie. Yeah, I know that it's cliche. What can I say? All I need is life is in. It's my baby. Okay, KK. So if this world is ended, you gon' see us riding strong. Shawty on my left and my shawty on my arm. Best believe she's strapped, she the meaning of the bomb. You better have your armor if you're stepping on my lawn. That's some G shit, we don't wanna go there. If my baby ain't going nowhere. I said, we don't wanna go there. If my baby ain't going nowhere.
If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. See, there ain't no social distance when it comes to you. I want you everywhere I am with all the dopest views. Let's travel coast to coast on back roads, no top. Making movies at stops that only we watch, yeah, yeah. Wanna sip on something strong, smoke a blunt or two. Got the radio on blast, feel the bass boom. Not again in the air, we on our time. If the world's got to end, I'm glad you're mine. You keep me feeling every bill times 22. I never knew how to love till I loved you. Ain't no life in my heart here without you. You're all I need, all I want. Oh baby, ooh. Tomorrow ain't a guarantee, so I need you on top of me. Tomorrow may not ever be, so baby, baby, stay with me. If it's the end of the world,
Right
I wanna
now.
be with you.
If there's somebody you want to be with during the end of the world, I want you to send them a text. And if they sit right next to you,
I wanna be with you.
give me a
It's
kiss.
the end of the world, I wanna be with you.
Like
It's
that.
the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you. If it's the end of the world, I wanna be with you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
This your girl Nor Kin4Life, and you can reach me at NORKIN, the number 4, LIFE on Instagram, or Nortography ATL on Instagram. I'll make sure that you get these links. Boom.
Hey, it's your girl Butterfly Feels. You can find me at www.butterflyfeels.com, and I'll just keep it easy at that. My links to my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube, everything is on there. We got dope music videos. You can see End of the World, Choose Us. You can also get the links so you can stream me on your favorite streaming
Yes,
platform.
all platforms, baby.
Yes.
That's how you know you an artist yourself, because you think about, okay, how does this benefit both parties? Where some people are just business minded and they only think about themselves, you know what I mean?
I like your style.
Yeah.
You're very professional.
Facts.
You're super dope.
Oh, yeah.
I like the fact that we did the pre-interview and the interview, and we didn't just like rush into everything. And this is like I can already tell this is gonna turn out really dope once it's like edited.
Yes, we appreciate you, yo.
So yeah.
And we can't wait to do some music with you too, and come to
Facts.
Virginia and have some vegan food with you.
Yes.